Hello guys, it's Arike here and welcome to the Hoopers Untold Stories. Yeah guys, welcome guys. And in this podcast, we're going to speak about the unbelievable stories, the touching stories, the emotional stories that many Hoopers have faced. Some of them are so touching and I can't wait for you guys to listen to them. We'll have so many interviews that players are going to share out their stories, and it's just a way of encouraging someone and motivating someone. So for today, I'll speak on my story, and you know what, don't forget to like and share this podcast to your friends, to any of your Hoopers friend. Don't forget. So I'll speak about my journey, and my journey was really tough, but I thank God I've never given up till now. I'm still locked to the dream, and not ever daring to give up. So I'll say my journey wasn't that smooth. I didn't get the opportunity to play in any competitive league so competitively. We didn't even train in the high school that I was. We even were not training, and that was not my problem either way. That was not my problem. And there's some things, you can't just control. You just leave them. So I still didn't like give up on my dream. As I've said earlier, I still continued to push myself. So after high school, I joined campus, and in my first year, remember, after accessing the basketball coach, so I was able to play. And he called me and told me, you know what, you have to do this. You have to come for training. You have to have this kind of shoes. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do all those things. I remember buying my first shoe. I was so excited. And after that, I began showing up for training each and every day. And at first it was interesting because it wasn't that tough. The training wasn't tough, but with time it got so intense. I was playing with so much matured ladies, experienced players. And by then I was just from high school. But I just told myself, I can do this. It was tough, but I can do this. I can do it. So I remember there's some trainings I felt like crying. There's some trainings I felt like hating myself because mbona sishikanishi hizi vitu zote? Why can't I get them? I remember there's some training I felt like huyu coach ananionea, because the coach was all over me, all over my neck, all over my toes, everywhere. You are not doing the right thing. Why? So I really had to step up, honestly, because uko on the umemulikwa hivi. So unadhani coach hawezi kusahau, so atakuwa always anakuangalia because anajua ana potential in you. And I thank God, because from there, that's when I learned and I had to work. I learned that it wasn't going to come easy. I had to earn that jersey, but it wasn't going to come through easy. We actually just coming for training. So I will find myself coming for even earlier. I will try and come earlier for training and do some few things, maybe with the coach. And I think with that, I started developing a positive mindset of changing how I used to view training to be, because I used to view training to be so hard. Because by then my body was haikuwa inataka kukubali tizi, but ilibidi ikubali by force. So ilikubali. And from then, okay, unfortunately COVID came, so hapo tungefanya too much with the coach. But sasa from after that, I did my own training on myself. I really worked hard on my body. At least I tried to control hata kama unakula, but try to work on your body. And maybe there was a coach that was available here at home. I used to go and just play with some boys there. And I think from that point, my basketball really changed. After that, people were like, okay, umulifanya. But it was out of that, that hardships, the hardship that I was facing initially, that I just told myself that, why is it that other people are playing and I'm not playing? I really have to play. I really have to play in that team. I really have to wear that jersey. And then by then, even I wasn't choosy on the jersey I'm going to wear. I was like, okay, mi yenye nitavaa, mi bora nimevaa. Because hata kuvaa hiyo jersey ilikuwa miraculous. Guys. It was a miracle. And I thank God a day came and I was kitted. And I even despite being kitted, not that I was scoring good points. Unakuta nimetoka na 0 points. Just imagine. Unaimagine umecheza game nzima na uko na 0 points. So I had to go back to my drawing board. you need to learn how to shoot, because shooting is like one of the major skill that is so vital in basketball. I had to learn how to shoot. So I just nilikuwa nasumama, nilikuwa naenda training hii naenda huku because nilikuwa nataka tu kujua kushoot. Sasa sikuwa najua kushoot because nilianza itoka 0 points. So I just kept working. I remember I kept working. There's no single I remember there are days I think I will feel like giving up, but I just kept on training. And I remember this one time my dad asked me, how is this basketball helping you? Nilishindwa na kumjibu because by the way mimi hata sioni kama najua kucheza. Mimi hata sijaamini kama najua kucheza. So nashindwa nitamwambia nini. So me I just sometimes will keep quiet and just tell myself, hold on, Dad, I'm going to make you proud one day. I know I'm going to make you proud, because even if I tell you this, I don't feel like it's helping me already, because I'm still on the progress. I'm still on the work. I'm still on the progress of working on myself. So I didn't know how I'll respond to my dad each and every time he'll ask me that question. But you know what, guys? I chose never to give up any single time, and with time the results began showing up. And there's a game I remember, my highest scoring game, I had like almost 20 points. That was something that I didn't expect, but it's out of the work that I was putting. And till now, I'm still like having a different goal. So every hooper has a different story, and that I can say my story was just, it was not that like easy. Okay, I'm still working on myself, and don't expect that each and every time you'll be applauded because you're training. Ati sasa wewe unafanya good job. Not everyone is going to appreciate you. Not everyone is going to appreciate you. I'll tell you are doing a good job, but you keep on working. You keep on working, because you know what? You are going to be. You have to keep on working. That is my basically. So I'll just that is just a briefly of how my journey has been, and looking forward to bring other hoopers also to tell their stories. Yeah. See you guys. Thank you for your time.